Too many noises. Does it? It's live? That's frozen. That's normal. That's okay. That's what we want. Right. Okay, so part 2 of Assassin's Creed playthrough today. Don't know how far we're going to get, but we'll see, because now that I've sorted out the sort of stuttering and I've sorted out the crashing into the rocks, and today is also the sort of the start of my, I'm going to say 5-day fast, 6-day fast. We're going to aim for 7, but we'll see. Hate it how you have to start off with mouse and then you can switch to your controller, because of course you have to. You right there, Nosy? So we just got our first assassination. That's what I arrested. Okay, I gotta make sure I check the emails again. We did this yesterday. If you want to read the emails, go into yesterday's part. If you don't, then don't know what to tell you. Don't. Bum. And sleep. Dream of the Animus.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Bum.
Where's Lucy? Oh, don't worry. She'll be with us soon enough.
So why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turned the television on lately? Read the newspaper?
Never cared much for this.
Then let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is?
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Sorry, I'm late. Ready to go?
Yes, we are.
Right, back to the Animus.
Lie down already.
Calm it down, I'm walking. I'm walking.
Ready to get to work, Desmond?
Cannot access memory at this time. I just continue, don't I? It should be that way.
You've done well, Altair, and I'm confident
Bum,
that
bum,
this
bum.
is the first of many successes.
Tamir spoke as if he knew you well. He implied my work had a larger meaning.
Significance comes not from a single act, but the context within which it is performed. The consequences born of it.
Then is there more I need to know?
Altair, your greatest failure was born of knowing too much. If I choose to withhold information, it is only to ensure you do not make the same mistake a second time. No, you don't. And it will remain this way until you've learned your lesson. Still, you have performed competently, and as such I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment. Go now.
So very kind.
Aka or Jerusalem. There are men in both cities who require your attention. The Bureau leaders can tell you more about what needs to be done.
$144. All right. Where does that end us up? What did I get? Counter kill. You can practice in the courtyard. I don't want to practice in the courtyard. I think it's the thing I hate most about this game is practicing in the courtyard. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Can you show me what you know? I'm very well, thank you, Misty. How are you? Didn't press at the right time, did I? No, not today. I'm trying to do some of like the story games. Like I have so many games that I just have like a stupidly long list that I need to get through. So I figured I'm going to bite the bullet and get through them. And then the games like this, which I played years ago, but not for a while. Oops. What you been up to? Oh, go away. Do, 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 do. Find some pigeons. Here we go. How did they not? There we go. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. That's a good. It's a good use of time. I feel like I don't get enough time at like at home doing stuff. But I will soon because my current contract ends on Friday. Yeah, New Limb was nuts. I didn't hear like all of the details. I just saw a couple of Facebook posts about like a shooting, like even at the RSA, like around the RSA, which is nuts. Like absolutely nuts. I think there was that robbery in Manukau as well. Like, even though I'm nowhere near Manukau, but like it just seems like the world is going to shit. Like there's just so much bad stuff happening constantly. Like you can't like look at the news. You can't like open up social media without there being something really bad happening in the world. And some of that stuff's like so close to home too. And we moved like way further out west, like really rural. And like I'm so happy that we did. Because, yeah, it's absolutely mental. And there was a school that got put into lockdown the other day because there was somebody apparently on the grounds. Like, it's all just, yeah, it's insane. Ba-bum. Oh, wow, is that what happened? Someone should have... Oh, God. Oh, nuts. Like, that's so bad. Go away from you. Oh, Oh, I can't imagine. Like, that's a mall like we used to go to. Like, we used to live in New Lynn, and quite often go there, take the kids to the mall. Like, yeah, so much of that sort of stuff happening is horrible. They just can't seem to escape from it all. Sorry, people. Where do we want to go? Around. That's crazy. Hmm. So it was a Templar. Oh, really? Oh, that's brutal if you were just there as well. Is that like, what's the movie? The old movie, Sliding Doors? Where she either gets on the bus or she doesn't get on the bus, and there was like one little thing that meant that she did and didn't, and it changed like her whole life completely. Like that kind of stuff is like terrifying, really. And how easy it, like, well, for the sake of 20 minutes, half an hour sometimes, 5 minutes even. I was when we had the bad flooding out west a few couple, well, I guess 2 years ago now. I like I just got through. Like I was I was on the way home. It normally took me about an hour ish home at that point. It took me almost, I think, 3 hours to get home, just because of all that flooding. And I was like one of the last, like in that last group of people to get through. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, but like that couple of minutes, like the water was already starting up on the motorway, and they shut the motorway down, and it was only like 5 minutes after I'd gone through it. I was so lucky, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get home. Now hopefully I don't get the same issue I had yesterday. Yesterday when I was playing, every time I jumped into the hay, it just became like rocks, and it killed me every single time. Not this time, I'm good. How am I meant to... I'm just meant to fight everybody. There's a flag there, let's go get the flag. Never gonna work. Is it gonna work? Nope. Yeah, so bad. Oh yeah, see that would have been horrible. we were quite lucky. We had our driveway flooded, and it was flooded quite. I mean, we couldn't leave. It was flooded. Um, what's the blue sign? Ah, okay, handy. Yeah, we couldn't leave. It was like literally, but it was only a day. But I know there were so many people a bit further up than us that just were like stuck for a couple of days. It's horrendous. And I think they're trying to, you see it with what they're doing in like Westgate and stuff. They're adding in all these houses, and they're not really building like the same kind of infrastructure that they need. So there's not the same like enough of the like um, drainage things, like all these new houses they're building around. And that's what I think they did in New Lynn for a while. So I'm all over the place today. But that stuff that they did in New Lynn, where they dug up all of the pipe work and had to do all the structural stuff. Yeah, some of it's nuts. I just yeah. But all that work that they did in New Lynn about the upgrading all of the drainage and the waterways and things like that's it's nuts, and it's nuts that they're having to do it everywhere or so many places. Yeah, it was thingy. We used to be right by the BP garage in Kumi, and that like yeah, that was we weren't too bad. We just had a little bit of flooding, but yeah, enough to keep us in there. Yeah, that sinkhole. Oh god, that would have been. Yeah, I remember that. That's when we lived in Titirangi, and like we had like water seeping down the walls. It was so bad. Don't kill me. What the hell? There we go. Oh, it was a Templar. I wondered if it was. But even when the sinkhole thing happened, it's same with you in the mall. Like we were there an hour before then, maybe less. Like drove past there, drove through there. Like I think we even got dinner that day there. Which way am I going? Oh, I've gone like every which way wrong. That's another Templar. Okay, let's get the other Templar. Great. What the hell? What are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like admittedly, I haven't got on a bus for a long time, but even when I like was getting buses daily, even the train, like I hated getting the train and I hated getting the bus. You just didn't. It's not feeling safe. I don't think is quite right because I didn't feel like unsafe. Is that where I just was? I'm all turned around. I want to go to Jerusalem first. Yeah, I don't like. I don't mind getting in Ubers as much, but yeah, buses and trains I really hated. Not a fan. And as well, like I'm like 30, 39 guy, like I probably not people's generally I don't think I'm gonna have too many issues. So like I can't imagine like 23, 24, 20-year-old woman. Like I imagine it'd be terrifying at some point, and for young guys too as well. I guess not to limit their experiences and stuff, but if you're young, I can imagine it's so daunting. Did I open the wrong side? Yeah, I did. I'll get the other one. Yeah, I can't imagine having. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I can't imagine having to get on buses and stuff regularly. I'm so like I feel very, very, very fortunate that I have a car, and I always feel like, and I know that it can't be the same as when I grew up. I'm almost 40, but when I grew up, the world seemed a lot safer, and I grew up in England. Like it wasn't necessarily like a nice part of the world, but it felt safe. I certainly didn't feel like I have to worry as much as I have to worry about like my kids now, which is absolutely insane, really. You think if anything, the world should get safer. Like, there's no way I'm gonna make that. So how do I have to go from there? Well, maybe you can. You have to. I get to it from some direction. Really? I do find this game a little bit limiting in how you can get to certain things. Oh, do I just get to it on the horse? That's got to be it, surely. Why didn't I think of the horse? God. Did not think of the horse. Is there bound to be one up there too? Is there one up there? I think I remember there being one up there. How am I going to get across? Can we back up? No. Oh, there we go. Got there. Okay, now I've got to go to the other side. Oh my goodness. Controls on here drive me nuts. Where to go up? Where to go up to that one? Where do you get up? If I remember rightly, it's like a really bizarre way. There we go. I remember there's in the original playthrough I had to end up using an IGN guide of where all the flags were. And oh my goodness, it drove me absolutely up the wall because there's one King Richard flag I could not find. It's very, very, yeah, it's very similar to Tomb Raider and like the Uncharted. Those kind of like explory, adventure-y, parkour-y kind of games. Where even is this person? Oh, there. How rude. To kill him. Oh, fuck's sake. Again, this drove me absolutely nuts. Oh, he jumped down in the end. Okay. Come on, Templar. Yeah. It's always terrifying when you're just walking along or running along and then you see an arrow fly around. Boom. Yeah. I love Robin Hood. I want them to make like a really good Robin Hood game, but it never ever comes. Oh, come on. I'd even be happy if it was like Disney's Robin Hood, because I love Disney's Robin Hood. One of the best Disney movies ever. I make the kids watch it every like 5-6 months or something, because it's so good. Up there, maybe. Yeah, I love foxes. That's one thing I do miss about living in England is you don't see foxes in your garden here. Every so often you wake up in the early morning, or you go like I used to walk across a field to go to work, and the amount of times like you see foxes and they were chasing bunnies was it was a lot. That's not what I want to do. Nice try though. No, that was stupid. I like the fox and the hound, but I I haven't seen it for years, and I just remember it being so sad. It's like Watership Down. I like Watership Down, but I haven't seen it for so long. Where I used to live right over the back of where I live, I guess. Probably the easiest way to put it. It's a massive field, always rabbits and foxes running around. And like in the spring, sorry, you'd see like so many like baby foxes and just out there chilling in the field part. And my wife, when we were living over there, we used to go and like throw bits of food over for them because sometimes in the winter they don't have as much food running around. But yeah, you see them all the time. Turn these things in. This is Jerusalem. I both love and hate that they don't have fast travel. Sorry, guys. Yes, I get it. Gosh. Why wouldn't they get out of the way of the horses? Yeah, Fox and the Hound is such a sad movie. I don't I haven't seen it in a long time, and it's one of the ones I wouldn't show my kids, just because I know that they would get upset. I don't want to make them upset. Yeah, no fast travel at all. Everything is like whole thing on foot. Now, is there somebody to save around here? Yep, over there. Certainly not on purpose. They just don't move out the way. Whoops. So now, yeah, there we go. There's some scholars to help me into the city, I guess. Yeah, city. Don't go in yet. I need you. I do like the blending in. And now I can get through. Thank you, scholars. Yeah, they didn't want to move. They could have moved. They could have chosen to move. They didn't. Yeah. Hopefully I won't. I was going to get up. There we go. I still love the views. I've obviously never been to Jerusalem, but I imagine that they did some research on how it looks, and if that's really what it looks like, that's incredible. Kind of fell? Fell, jumped? Did that count? So I've got to interrogate this person. Wait for him to move away. That's good. Yeah, that was definitely a trustful. They're the ones that when I was trying to do yesterday, I had one of the settings, the frame rate was too high and it can't render it properly apparently. That's what I changed and made it work again. But it just was like hitting rocks. Too many peoples. Where are you going now? Even more people in here. Fine. Did it. Yeah, yeah. There's like a interrogation mission, so you hear a little bit about what he says, and then you have to follow him and then beat him up. And he tells you a bit of information about the target you got to kill. My only thing I really dislike about this game is it's so repetitive. So you go into a new area, you do a synchronization vantage point thing. Then you have to stalk people or beat up people like that. Then you have to do some eavesdropping, some pickpocketing, save some citizens. Like it's all the same. Like it's so unbelievably repetitive.
What is it?
Yeah, no, I just don't care.
Is that the last of them? I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon.
So you save people and then you get scholars so you can move around the city hidden. And then some of them have like, so they're the scholars, they'll come around and you can join them and see different areas. I think that big building up there. Oh god, yeah. If I don't know how. I mean, some of it will be accurate, I guess, but I very think we're very lucky in a way that we're born in the time that we are. Do your life. Lots of the scripts and the wording is so repetitive in here. So you find another advantage point, and then there's another task to do, so it'll be one of the 3 different types of tasks that they have. Never. I'm actually suck at heights. Not great at heights.
All the city will know of your sacrifice.
I love them in video games where I don't have to worry. So because I saved the lady, her like sons now inhabit the area, and they will watch out for her. Like watch out if I need help, they'll attack the guards and all that kind of stuff. It's in a game. It's all good. In a game, it's fine because I know that there's no risk unless I fall out of my chair or something. But I'm not gonna actually. Off you go. up the building. Yeah, I wanted to do like play each one through because I love the games and love the story, and um, I haven't played it since like it originally came out, so I wanted to play it again. And my goal is to go through all of them. So like I got oh, what are we now? This is like hour and a half into. It's kind of like, yeah. I mean, they do like assassin, whatever they're called, leaps. Like test leap of faith is what they're called. Sorry. So yeah, my plan is to go through all of them. So like this is day 2 of going through number 1, and then go through number 2, etc., etc. And then my thing at the end is I'll buy shadows, and go through that. Gentle push. We're gonna go. Former assassin challenge. Let's go this way first. Save the citizen. Oh, you're kidding me! You actually taking the piss? What the fuck was that? One moment, please. What was that, cat? Hey. Princess, what are you doing? Sorry, the kitten is being annoying again. Princess, what are you doing? Are you just sitting there? At least jump up here. You can come up and sit here, that's fine. Just don't bite my toes. That's all I want you to do, is not bite my toes. No. We got little kittens. This is Princess. I don't know how many weeks they are. I can't remember. But yeah, she has a habit of biting my toes while I play. Because of course, why not? I'm getting there. I gotta get a flag first. Yeah, she's really cute. Is that where you're gonna sit? Now she's sitting on my arm. Ow, 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 ow. Are you hopping down or are you sitting on me? I don't mind. Probably killing too many guards. Do you have to? Ow. No, 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 no. Not on the desk. Whew. Oh no. She had 4 this time around. She had 2 last time. Um, and we kept both of them. I think we're keeping all 4. We have a whole lot of cats, like so many cats. But then joy of living on a farm now. Like we've got almost every animal you could possibly name. We have.
Go away.
That's just freezing. Oh, it might be my internet has decided to cut out. Is there any bet? Have I left? I've got Discord on. That's weird. Is that any better? Are you back? Welcome back. It's not me. Really? Ah, right. I hate when I do that. I don't spend too much time like watching TikTok live. Every so often I will. I just get a little bit too embarrassed. Um, ow. Because like in this kind of setting I'm good, and if like put me in wrestling ring I'm fine, work I'm fine. Um, but yeah, I get like a little bit nervous when I'm speaking to people. So this part of what I wanted to stream for was as a way to kind of like break out of my own comfort zone with speaking and getting used to speaking. And because I have to keep speaking to get rid of my lisp and my stutter, if I don't speak and I don't speak regularly, then my lisp comes back, especially my stutter gets quite bad. So I have to constantly sort of get used to speaking without having to think about it. So that's what I try and use streaming for. That, and of course one day I'm going to totally not have to work and just stream, which would be amazing. But you know, um, chances of that happening are beyond slim, because I am certainly not that entertaining. I don't think anyway.
Safety and peace, Altair. We live in harsh times, do we not? I am in an ocean of trouble. I had a mission to investigate some strange disappearances in the Rich District. And
Yeah, I can still see your messages.
would you be kind enough to eliminate them for me in exchange for the information you seek?
Why would he do that? I don't know.
But I say, this is an honor to try and serve you, God.
Oh, weird. Okay, no worries. That's really strange. Says you're back here. Hello.
Here's what I learned about Talal. He's a powerful slaver who occupies an area north of town, near the Barbican. He pays a tribute to the city guards.
What's the other about that? I see you. I should have said that. That would have been way more clever than hello.
I'm sure he will share the same fate as the others. Thank you again.
I have one more week of work and I cannot be bothered to go. It's the most bizarre thing, knowing that, like, they're not keeping me on, but I gotta train the guy who is taking my job, and he's not interested whatsoever in the job. It's very strange. Not me. Oh, it's delightful. And I like my job. Like, my job is not even bad. It's trying to get somebody who's not interested in it because after next week he's taking the job. It makes no sense to me, but hey. How do I get up there? I need a job where I can, like, work from home and just not go into an office every day. Oh, it's just there. Fuck's sake. Oh, really? Okay, fine. He's the ops manager's friend. Uh, and so, yeah, he's gonna save the business, but honestly, so far, he's, like, not even interested in being part of it. And, like, it's the company opens from, we're there from, or there's people there from 2 a.m. until 1:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. plus. So, like, you have to kind of be, like, not quite on call, but you don't want to leave the team abandoned in those roles. Like, you have to still make decisions and be involved in the decisions and all that kind of stuff. And he just doesn't. It's really bizarre. Really, really, really bizarre. Okay, go do that one next. Yeah. And it was so bizarre. Like, it's a job that I'm more than, I won't say qualified to do, because I'm not qualified for anything officially. But it's a job that I've spent years in, same job and similar jobs. It just gets frustrating. Um, and, like, yeah, and I wish I could be the sort of person that's like, oh, screw these people, screw the company, but I don't feel that way whatsoever. Like, I still really like the company, I still really like the people that are there. I genuinely want it to succeed and to go well, and it will succeed and it will go well. I just don't think this guy's going to be the person. But yeah, I keep getting told, like, don't worry about it. But oh, that's me dead. Ooh, close. Should not have jumped that way. What way would I mean to jump? Oh, to the right. Right, let's try that again. With the actual way I'm gonna jump. Yeah, and you spend so long, like, just nature of production jobs. we have like, you know, you're in that foxhole with everybody, and it. Ooh. Yeah, so like there are some really rough and hard days in those sort of production jobs. So I think it's really important to be like part of the team with that kind of stuff. Like a decision I made added on more production to the day. So I made sure that they still did their normal hours. What? I want to go in there. I need to listen to them. How can I listen to them if I can't get in? Rude motherfucker. Um, yeah, I made sure that everybody else did their normal shift. Those shifts are 9 hours long anyway, so they're hard shifts. But I did 18 hours on that day. Because like through my decision, it's gonna make it potentially harder for everybody else if it doesn't go well. And I thought it would go well. It did go well. But it could have potentially not gone well. So I thought it was important that I do open till close with everybody, because I've always found if like the person who's making the decisions is there with you, then at least you know that they've thought through that decision properly. Hey princess, are you back again? You can come back. Why thank you, I am a true hero. And presumably I need these guys now to get into... And these should take me inside. Princess, come here. Come here. Kitty is back. Kitty's far more interesting than I am, I promise. Are you going to take me into the church? That's where I need to go. I have to lean back. You can sit like that. Is that honestly where you're choosing to sit? Donk. Yeah, that would probably be about right. So now I sit on a bench and I can eavesdrop. Oh, we'll listen.
He's a coward. If it wasn't for the money, he'd be long gone.
You're either stupid or blind.
Always stalker mode. So the whole game is stalking.
I saw well enough. Our caravan was attacked.
It's the most unflattering way for me to sit. But hey, Princess has decided this is where she's sitting for tonight. Who am I to argue?
Not our archers, him, alone.
So you're saying he saved us?
Yes, he headed for higher ground. Used his bow to kill them.
I had no idea.
The man's a master archer. You do well to remember that.
I wonder if I'll go do that one that's in the corner. Oh really? Ah, okay. Oh, in that case, I guess you can stay. bit dramatic. I guess that makes sense. Oh, well, it's nice to know that I'm comforting. Even though that's not exactly what was said, that's how I'm going to take it. Are they outside the gates? Get a flag! Ooh, I've got none of those. Damn it. I wonder if I just do the whole... Oh god, do the whole thing in one go. Cats? No, I think with these four that Bitsy just where is she? I think with these four that Bitsy just gave birth to, we are now up to... Did they kill her? Where'd they go? Random. She's disappeared. All good.
You're hurting me. Praise God, you saved me. All the city will know.
Okay, let's go to that viewpoint. Dunno. Something probably happened. Yoink. Threw rocks at me. It's alright. Damn. Is my shoulder a good place to sit, really? I don't imagine it's very comfortable. Hey. No. Fine. Not on the desk. Alright, sorry. Okay, here we go. Sit up properly now. They would have made off with me. So anybody who's just checking in on either TikTok or on Twitch, I have been wanting to do it for a little while, but I'm finally doing a like Assassin's Creed start to finish playthrough, I guess, probably the right way of putting it. So all the way from the first one, which is what this one is, and then eventually I'll go up to what's the new one? Shadows. Yeah, up to Shadows. So yeah, that's the plan. No. Yeah, so I'm not so fussed about like 100%ing the game or anything like that. I'm just planning on playing the game, playing the story, doing as much as I can as like the playthrough. I might go back and do the 100% thing later, but to start off with, definitely not.
seems I've made some enemies.
Do,
I've
do,
been
do.
running a slave trader, and I did, though not well enough. He discovered me, and I've been running from his men ever since. I need to get out of the city, but I can't do it alone. Help me, and I'll share what I've learned with you.
Very, very, very strange. Oh, I've got to follow him, haven't I?
Keep them away from me, Altair!
You will die here.
Put that guy out of his misery.
Stop them, brother!
Where are we going? Where are we going?
What do you want? Go away!
Thank you, brother. Take this map. It lists Talar's hiding places.
Oh.
Useful information.
Handy.
Run instead of fight. And from what I know of the man, run is what he'll do.
Okay, now I've got to go back, use the scholars to get into that part.
What is that man thinking?
Should be able to get chapter 3 done today, that's kind of my rough goal.
Hey! You look familiar.
Go away.
Like what you see?
I do like the way that the blending stuff works. So stupid, but so good at the same time. Why am I yawning at 10 o'clock? Crazy.
Strange, I've never seen someone do that before.
Did you see that?
He's going to hurt himself.
Why would he do
When he
that?
does, I won't help.
You need something?
Probably shouldn't have done it right in front of the guards, but that's okay. Man, I remember the first time doing this one and just being in like absolute awe of it. It's nuts, really. Probably some bad karma.
Thank you. I'll find a way to repair this weakness as well.
Boom. Informer flag challenge. Don't guards me. Bit rude.
Everything's new. Everything perfectly priced. You look like you need something. You want it? I've got it.
Is this the great Altair in France? What an honor. You must be out for a very important mission. Maybe I could help you. I have been eavesdropping, and I have learned much. However, I have erred. I had some Massieff flags to deliver to the bureau leader, but I lost them when attacked by thugs. Could you find them for me? I must be back to my mentor before he returns from the market, so you must be fast as the wind.
I'm not good at these ones. Weird.
That is great. I knew I could.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Here
I'm
is
okay with that one.
information to the guards near the Dome of the Rock. They were talking about the man named Talal. They said he has many loyal followers, all of whom will readily give their lives for the man. If their master is in danger, they are sure to intervene, giving Talal time to escape. That is all I know. I hope my small contribution will help.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
He's going to hurt himself.
Nowhere to run, old man. Don't talk to me, please.
Make room.
Guys, please. Help! I need help from the ambulance! Anyone! Yes! Infidel! Die! Die here! Yes! Yeah! Pay for your sins! Here! He's over here!
Bum ba dum ba dum.
I know what it is to be a true.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong.
What is that man doing? Out of his mind!
Yes, you! I'll have your head!
Something to say?
Where?
Infidel! You will die here!
Praise God, you've saved me. The city will know of your sacrifice.
What? Who's done this? Tell me! The shaitan is everywhere! Watching, waiting. He tempts us always.
Hello, you're back. Did it need updating?
Whatever way you can.
Boo. I can see. Did TikTok need updating? Well, hopefully the freezing has stopped. Hopefully that fixed it. Funnily enough, just more of the exact same. I jumped off a couple more buildings. I saved some more citizens. The cat jumped off my chest onto my shoulder for a little bit. And that was about it.
If the guards won't take action,
And now I'm about to pickpocket somebody. And then I think that's almost the last mission in this round. Then I just have to go to the bureau, assassinate the person, then I'm good to go.
what makes the walls? I've watched there. Learn everything there is to know about his operation. It's all here on a map I've made. He inspects his stock every day at the same time. This is when I'll strike.
So you have a piece of paper. It won't save you when you're discovered. Won't shield you from their swords and arrows.
If all goes well, it will come. It's a risk I'll have to take. Wish me luck.
Indeed, you'll need it.
Wrestling's going well. Got the next show on next week, which may be my last one. See how it goes. Yeah, so it's me and Mr. Spartan. It's my first show in over a year, since last April. Oh, that's bad. So we'll see how it pans out, but it'll either be really epic or it'll be really short.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Your presence here defiles me of both. What do you want?
It's a bit harsh.
Ask that you perform some menial task in an effort to redeem yourself. So be out with it.
Very well. Here's what I know. He traffics in human lives, kidnapping Jerusalem citizens and selling them into slavery. His base is a warehouse located inside the valley north of here. As we speak, he prepares a caravan for travel. I'll strike while he's inspecting his stock. If I can avoid his men, Talal himself should prove little challenge.
Little challenge? Listen to you. Such arrogance.
Are we finished? Are you satisfied with what I've learned?
Oh, that's not good. I wonder why that keeps happening. That's not good. Not good at all. It might be my internet. It sort of has a few funny moments.
Rest.
Yeah. So next Sunday, the 25th, it's gonna be me and Spartan, and it may possibly be my last one, just depending on how I go and how I feel. Because well, just over a year since I broke my kneecap, and that was a rough injury. We'll see. I still feel like I've got much more left to give, but yeah, I look at some of these, like, shouldn't say kids because they're not kids, but like some of these younger guys or some of these guys who are coming up, and I don't know if it's fair that woohoo, you should come. It'll be a really good show. Like because I run the show still, but I don't do the booking side of it, so I don't plan any of the matches anymore, which is quite a freeing experience. A little bit worrying sometimes, but I think, yeah, the new booker does a very good job. I'm very happy with what they're doing.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, find
Because yeah, I still feel like I've got much more to do, or much more that I could still do. But I also know that, you know, I've been doing it 24 years. I've had a career that I'm very, very, very proud of, and I love what I've got a chance to do. If it does have to kind of be the end, then it has to be the end, and there's nobody I'd rather do it with than the Mr. Spartan. Yeah, it'll be a really good show. It's in Kumeu, Sunday afternoon, so it'll be a really, really good show. But yeah, I also feel like the shows shouldn't be about me, so I try and make them all about other people. And it's always been the way that it's been. Like our shows are very not me centric. My ego's probably big enough without needing that. I'm poor and sick and hungry.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem. Before it has attacked Judea. The north has always been ours.
What now, slaver? Do not call me that. I only wish to help them. As I myself was told.
You do no kindness imprisoning them like
Save
this.
me!
Imprisoning them. I keep them safe. Preparing them for the journey that lies ahead.
What journey? It is a life of servitude.
You know nothing. It was folly to even bring you here. To think that you might see and understand.
I understand well enough. Show yourself.
Thank you. I'm very um I'm very happy with the things I've gotten to do. I wish I could do more. Um, but if I don't get to, then I don't get to. That's okay.
Cleared the path. Did you once raise your blade against a single man of mine, huh? No. All this I did for you. Step into the light then, and I will grant you one final favor. Now I stand before you. What is it you desire?
Come down here. Let us settle this with honor.
Why must it always come to violence? It seems I cannot help you, for you do not wish to help yourself. And I cannot allow my work to be threatened. You leave me no choice. You must die. This shall teach you not to trespass. No more delays. Be done with him. Filthy heretic! Kill him already.
They're good. Same old, I think. Okay, gotta go up the stairs. And Kartik, he's still good. Everybody's good, I think. And we got a good group of new trainees as well coming through, which is good. Dunzo.
Share your secrets with me. My party is old. The Brotherhood is not so weak that my death will stop its work.
What brotherhood?
Al-Mualim is not the only one with designs upon the Holy Land. And that's all you'll have from me.
I'm sure they will.
Then we are
They'll probably
finished.
make time.
Beg forgiveness from your god.
He's long abandoned us. Long abandoned
Frankie's the boss now, really, anyway, so she'll make time, I'm sure.
What do you mean?
beggars, whores, addicts, lepers. Do they strike you as proper slaves? Unfit for even the most menial tasks? No. I took them not to sell, but to save. And yet you'd kill us all. For no other reason than it was asked of you.
No. You profit from the war, from lives lost and broken.
Yes, you would think that, ignorant as you are. Wall off your mind. They say it's what your kind do best. Do you see the irony in all this? No, not yet, it seems. But you will.
Awesome. You gotta watch out for those parents. Oh, that was bad. Yeah. Parents need watching more than kids, I think, sometimes. Ah, crap. You all have to behave yourself, as always. Who on earth is watching me now? Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's weird. I wonder what's going on.
Altair! Wonderful to see you return to us. And how fared the mission?
The deed is done. Talal is dead.
Oh, I know, I know. In fact, the entire city knows! Have you forgotten the meaning of subtlety?
A skilled assassin ensures his work is noticed by the many.
No! A skilled assassin maintains control of his environment.
We can argue the details all you'd like, Malik, but the fact remains I've accomplished the task set to me by Al-Muallim.
Go then. Return to the old man. Let us see with whom he sides.
You and I are on the same side, Malik.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent.
Oh, I have to do that loss with my Wi-Fi, especially because we've got Starlink, so it like dies. I'm just about to finish it up because it's getting late. To the Messiah part.
Use the action view to gather information.
I trust you were successful?
The slave trader is dead.
Yes, the birds brought word to me. War is a dirty business. Labor and soldiers seem to be in short supply. Killing that man has saved countless lives. You've no doubt deprived the Crusaders and Saracens of additional troops. These are dark days.
I'm trying to think what you get back this time.
Lives are valued in gold, and such small amounts at that.
I saw it they were not slaves at all, that he was helping them.
You know how it is you can tell a man is mad?
They speak to air, themselves.
No. They are the ones who speak and act as if there is nothing wrong.
I don't understand.
Few are the men who would admit to evil. Always rationalized. Always explained.
So he lied.
I was not there. Did not hear his words myself. But yes, if you speak truly, I think he was simply trying to excuse his deeds.
I didn't realize there was two lots of missions in this one memory chapter thing, but I've like completed and got everything done in that one, so I'm okay with that.
Broken man and rebuild. Give him all he's been denied, with the promise of more.
It seems a lot of work.
It is. But what you get in return is knowing what it was they stood to lose. Such men would be loath to betray their savior.
An interesting feeling.
See? There is still much I can teach you. Everyone deceives. Each other, themselves. Learn to pierce the veil. And know that nothing is true. Go. It is time you continued with your work. Another rank is restored to you, as is a piece of your equipment. We'll speak again
Yeah.
in the next.
So you play as Desmond, this guy who's like in present day, and he's been captured, and he has to go into this machine called the Animus, and it's throwing knives, tackle. Okay, cool. Yeah, so each level is like a memory, so yeah, that's all the memory of like helping people and all that stuff, and then it will keep going. There's all the extra ones. Just want to exit the anime, so this is when you exit the thing that takes you back in time, and I want to exit the anime. I want to exit the game. So that's it's so cool. I love it. I don't know if I'll be playing tomorrow, but I'll probably be playing Tuesday because I got Lex is coming back from Australia tomorrow. And I need to get some sleep. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, if I don't see you sometime this week, I will see you on Sunday. And yeah, I'm sure you'll be the loud people there in the best way. Have a great night.